Brought to you by Penguin.
Firesky by Mark de Jager. Read by Obioma Ugoala. For the Dreamers. Prologue. The Private Annals of Tiberius Talgoth, Archmage. My father died yesterday. He was a great scholar, and a warrior too. He had walked and fought beside the battle kings, wielding his power as they did, their star-forged swords, felling creatures that would one day become legend and myth. It was his hands that wrote the first codex of power, and his teachings that set me upon the path. He was the greatest man I had known, and most likely will ever know, and yesterday I watched him die in his own filth, the hands that had once bent reality to his will, crooked and twisted. When the sun had set, I lit his pyre with the magic he had given me, and watched his flesh turn to ash and ember. His vassals wept, and the bards sang mournfully as the fire threw sparks high into the night, while the priests intoned their great rituals, assuring me with soft hands and voices that his soul had found its way to the gods. They no doubt mistook my silence for mourning, but then they had sat with me and watched as time stole both his mind and the life from him. In his final moments of lucidity, he begged for release, and I granted him it. And now my father was no more, for death had rendered every part of him meaningless. Death. It rules our lives, reaching into them with impunity. Even now I feel the subtle fingers of its murderous handmaiden, time, closing around my heart. When will they tighten and send all my dreams and achievements into the fire of oblivion? Chapter 1. A fierce storm was lashing the besieged city of Falkenberg as I made my way through the palace at the heart of it, and even now its bitter rain would be blowing in through the shattered windows of the church and lashing the bodies of Cardinal Poulsen and his bodyguards. The Cardinal, a servant of the Wormlord, had died in my fire, never knowing that his cruel tortures had helped me remember who and what I was. I had left his smouldering corpse where it fell, and raced across the city to rescue Tatiana from the paladins that he had corrupted with his foul magic, and had finally shared my secret with her. Tatiana stopped fiddling with the buckles of the armor she'd just stripped from the guard I'd killed on my way to rescue her, and gawped at me. "So, you're telling me that you're a dragon?" Yes. I stood as straight and tall as my currently human-shaped body would allow me to. An actual fire-breathing dragon? It's more like spittle. But yes, I said. I was starting to think I had perhaps been too hasty in telling her the truth, but if I hadn't, I think I might have taken to standing on the roof and bellowing it at the city. Some secrets begged to be told. At least once. Since I'd shared my secret, she'd done little, save stand in one place, trying to fasten the same buckle, while looking like she was expecting to wake up at any moment. She shook her head again. No, it's not possible. I plucked the buckle from her grasp and threaded the strap through as I had seen her do with the others. I assure you that it is. She touched the bare skin of my arm, her hand as pale as bone against my ebon hide. You can't be him. The dead wind was just a legend, a song, a story that even my family had forgotten. I felt a prickly shiver of something run down my backbone as she said that long-forgotten part of my name out loud.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?